and beans. Thank you, sir. I now request our reception team to welcome and escort our dignitaries onto the stage to preside over this ceremony.
I am witnessing the speech of Sharat Sange, who is a real speaker, experience, everything, experience and successful. That has given you a good up feeling that you can follow him, his words. He's a great man. And of course, our Dr. Rao, you made an excellent speech now. These are good speeches which is definitely advising you and proper information for all of you who want to come up in life, especially the young graduates who got a degree certificate or presentation today. I am a good friend of Said Berry, that's why he called me here, not because I am a good speaker. He thought we in an architect college here, I can share something for you. Said Berry is a great man, no doubt about that, like Mr. Dr. Rao was telling. He made from scratches and he come up with this level. And that is the reason, apart from his main business, which is real estate, where he may make money or lose money, I don't know. But this is not a place to make money. Institutions. Institutions are only dedication and time, giving time and money, and only to see that satisfaction is finally that he promoted some students, some youngsters who we are all seeing today, who may come up tomorrow as great citizens of the country or internationally. That is his contribution, for which God will be always helping him, no doubt about it. So let us all give him a good hand. Said Bailey. And his two brothers. One is a mighty brother, one is a lean brother, and his only son, mother, is also here. It's a great family. So, first of all, what I want to tell you, education is most important in today's world, any time. Without education, nobody can come up. May not be a PhD degree or we become very scientist or Einstein or Newton, Isaac Newton. But minimum education with you can understand others if you are educated. That is most important. You have to be an educated person to deal with non-educated people. That is the main purpose of education. That's what I understand. And even our Prophet, Rasul Muhammad Nabi, he said you can go to China to get educated. Those days, Saudi Arabia and China was supposed to be the foremost place. He predicted those days, even if you go to China, get educated. That's the importance of education even then. And our Islam says, Prophet says, you get educated. That's most important. It may be misused by some of the mullahs, I know. Even Malappuram district in Kerala is very famous for money, but also it was not a very educated class, and like Trivandrum or Cochin. It's a backward country, backward district in education. They even advise the parents not to send their girls to get educated, because if they educated, they will study how to write letters. That will lead them to write love letters. These are the theory and policy of the old days, not now of course. And today, if we believe the Malappuram district is most advanced district in Kerala with maximum educated people, SLC exam, pre-degree exam, maximum number of students from Malappuram. So that is the system of education can provide to the people. So there's a saying that if you want to help him, somebody, you give him some money, if that is the solution. It may help him sudden for few times. If you want to help him further, give some seeds so that he can go and cultivate and get some food or whatever you call. But if you want to help somebody permanently, educate him. That's the quality of education. As I am telling you, I am not a good speaker, but I will share my thoughts about education. So now coming back to architecture, if that is my subject to talk to the architecture students or all students. Architecture is not a subject for studying by reading books and classroom lectures, speeches. Architecture is an art subject. There are two types of people in the world. One is scientist, one is artist. Scientists are different, they are not get along with artists, and artists will not get along with scientists. It's a small theory, whether you believe it or not. Artists are easy to mingle with, easy to understand. Thank you. He says, I think I can, yeah, I think it's okay? Fine. So, architectural subject is self-studying subject. Self-study means you have to study, you have to see buildings, you have to see magazines, etc., etc. And why I am saying architecture is not a subject to study or to go to college, of course. And this is different from other art subjects. For a musician, Mohammad Rafi or Yesudas, or recently died S.P. Balasubramanian, there are great singers. They never went to college and studied songs or music. They might have studied music, no doubt about that. But the sound given by the God is the gift. Either Mohammad Rafi or Lata Mangeshkar or S.P. Balasubramanian, anybody. The God-given gift is there. That God-given gift are there for artists. If we can develop that, that is great. Of course, architecture cannot be practiced without engineering. Engineers, without the help of engineers, structural engineers, mechanical engineers, civil engineers, you cannot build a building today. But those days it was possible. Today it's not possible. So you have to work with the other engineering branch and create a building. My relationship with Said Beri, because I know him for the last 25 years. From then onwards, the first project for Said Beri I did in Mangalore is Grace, and followed by many projects. So, and we are still in good relationship. Most of the architects, I don't say maybe 50% or even maybe 40%, one project is designed and they break and they go to other architects. So 50% of it, I am but among the lucky good 50% because I still keep relationship with him. Still more projects are coming with him. I have done many 12 dozen building, 1 dozen building for him in Mangalore itself. One is Grace, then the project near University, BTP, Bangalore's Turning Point, and Bangalore I had done the Tin Tower. Tin Tower is standing on Hebbal Lake. That view will never be disappeared. Site is also important for an architect. If you get a good site, you are lucky. Client has the money, etc. But good site is most important, and good client is very much important. Said Beri is a very good client because he don't care about money. He want to make something good. That is quality. If you take up something, he will do it properly. See this university, the college. I came about 4 or 5 years back. It was not like that. There is a dedication to do something. He will do it. No doubt about that. Money is not an issue for him. He may borrow and spend it, but he will do it. That is what our other speakers also was telling about him. So, the art is subject where you have to study from the, not only from technology, from art. For example, you take Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is a building, designed by Ustad Ahmad Lahari from Afghanistan. You know, most of you may not know. You all think that it is Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan was a client, like Said Beri. But the project is done by this gentleman from Afghanistan. Those days, Shah Jahan has got the vision to bring an architect from Afghanistan to design that building. And what a building it is. Bill Clinton came and saw the building and said, there are 2 kinds of people in the world. One, those who have seen Taj Mahal, those who have not seen Taj Mahal. The beauty of Taj Mahal, maybe most of you might have seen, at least pictures, the depth or the landscape design of the Taj Mahal is great. When you stand in the front door, you see Taj Mahal, which a picture coming in your mind. That Taj Mahal, then you have to walk up to the Taj Mahal. You see the main proportions of the building. When you walk up to the Taj Mahal, you forget Taj Mahal. You have got a big podium of 12 feet. You have to climb the narrow steps. The moment you are in front of Taj Mahal, Taj Mahal disappeared from your face. Then you climb the steps and come, big building is coming to your mouth. That is the landscape beauty of the Taj Mahal. And the white marble. And Minoru Yamasaki, one of the famous architects, a Japanese-born American architect, he died recently in the age of 102. He came to see Taj Mahal like many dignitaries. He is an architect. He came to Taj Mahal and studying the proportion. He put his hand on the one minaret and he thought minaret is 10 feet less or dome 2 feet less or anything. If it was different from the original, the proportion goes out. For an architect, the most important thing you have to study from my experience and knowledge and referring books and etc. How to make a proportionate building. The proportion is most important in a building. That you have to achieve by experience and studies also. The most important, any student, see, you can just say building a design a building. But the proportion of the building is most important that you have to understand. How it looks, how it gives pleasant memories, how you remember that building. By proportions only. Proportion of a building is most important. If you want to be a good architect, you must have three things. One, you should be an artist, basically. Only an artist can become an architect. Others will fail as an architect. You should be basically an artist. That's inborn talent given by the God again. Then you should know mathematics. Mathematics means geometry. Geometry is most important in mathematics because the proportions, square is a good proportion. Charles Correa says, if you are confused with the opening, give a square opening, finish. So square is a good opening. Next opening is golden mean rectangle. Diagonal of a square comes one side of the length. So golden mean rectangle. Even Secretariat building has 3 golden mean rectangles. Every window is golden mean rectangle. Designed by Corbusier and supervised by Brazil architect. He also died recently in 150 age. So these are all the subjects you have to know as an architect. Without that, you will not be able to come up as an architect. So, for example, then common sense. Common sense is very important for any profession. Even for politics, V.T. Kadar knows common sense is very important. He can become a chief minister next day if you work well even today. Vision. There should be vision for that. If there is a vision, hard work will come up. I was not born from a richest family and etc. But when I became an architect, I am not from Calicut also. I came to Calicut. My sister was there. So I was cycling between beach road, etc. Then many people in the Salim, you must practice here. I never had an idea to practice. But fortunately, I got a lot of clients and friends and etc. who was trying to give you projects. That is why I came up with God's grace, no doubt about that. That is always there. So, common sense means, is there any rule to give color scheme for a building? Can red, blue, green? Can you design a book, any book written, you should give green or blue? No. Red for a building, complete red. Look awkward. Everybody knows about that. But if you see a building completely red with exposed brick, like IAM Ahmedabad or Sajis Gujarat's embassy building, brick color is red, but you accept it as a natural color, good color, because the natural color is instinct in that building. So that is how you select a color scheme. A white color is also not very good. Full white color, can you see a building? But Taj Mahal is full of white. But that natural material of color scheme, the white color, brings a mind coolness. That is the reason. So common sense is most important in any project, any design, any profession, for anybody, including politicians and scientists and including our friend Sharat Shange or Dr. Rao. Common sense, he was speaking about his experience. Common sense is very important for any profession. I am not teach you, etc. So I don't want to talk much because I miss my train. I'm supposed to leave by 1 o'clock. I think even if you know even lunch, don't worry, I will go. Thank you very much, Senior. I am very happy that I met all of you and I could speak only so much. And thank you, Professor Ashok, my colleague architect, and Pashi, the principal. All, thank you very much, and I am happy to meet all students here. I am sorry I cannot speak much. I will come one day to your college to meet architect students a lot.
Thank you, sir. Moving on, it is indeed my great pleasure to welcome the alumni of this institution to join us through online. Not only is it a moment of happiness and nostalgia,
students. Now the most awaited moment, the time to know the best outgoing students of BIT, BEADS and BIT Polytechnic. Now to begin with, from BIT, from Civil Engineering, we have a student who is sincere, intelligent, punctual, was topper in final year, good in academics, best managerial skills, involved actively in civil association, got placed in various group, actively participated in extra and co-curricular activities and sports. Please put your hands together. Can I have the guesses? Yes, it's none other than Mohammad Naufal ZB. Mohammad Naufal ZB is the best outgoing student from civil engineering. Now I request Mr. Mazhar M. Berry sir, Trustee Berry's group, to honor him. Please put your hands together to Mohammad Naufal ZB, the best outgoing student of civil engineering department for the year 2021. Now from computer science and engineering, we have a sincere, very good at academics, also one of the active member of department activities, has been placed in Capgemini Services India Limited and Q Spiders. She is none other than, yes, it's Miss Mahfooza from Computer Science and Engineering, is the best outgoing student for the year 2021. I request Mazhar S. Berry sir, Trustee Berry's group, to honor her. Please put your hands together to Mahfooza from Computer Science and Engineering for the Best Student Award for the year 2021. Now from Electronics and Communication Engineering, we have a best outgoing student who is honest and obedient, actively taken part in extracurricular activities, Ms. Jasila Banu. Now from Mechanical Engineering, the best outgoing student award is shared by two. We have with us a confident, sincere, determined and hard-working student, has focused towards academics and topped in semester examinations, was nominated as Vice President of Mechanical Engineering Student Association 2021. Any guesses? Yes, he is none other than Mr. Rashid. Mr. Rashid from Mechanical Engineering Department was awarded as the Best Outgoing Student for the year 2020-21. Give him a big round of applause. Mr. Rashid from Mechanical Engineering. Also, we have a humble, hardworking, determined student, equally involved in co-curricular activities, was nominated as Chairperson of Mechanical Engineering Student Association 2021, was awarded with financial assistance from VTU for his final year project, currently working at Interglobe Technology Private Limited, Pune, Maharashtra. He is none other than Mr. Salman Khan from Mechanical Engineering, is awarded as the Best Outgoing Student for the year 2020-21. Please put your hands together to Mr. Salman Khan. Please put your hands together to Kanmani K. Mr. Abdul Rauf from BIT Polytechnic Civil Branch is the Best Outgoing Student for the year 2021. Also we have from Mechanical Branch. Please put your hands together to Mr. Karthik.
Students, respected dignitaries and teachers. Excellence is not an accomplishment. Mohammad Naufal has secured 89.27% in the final year civil engineering examination. He is also a best outgoing student of this year. Next, Jasila Banu of EMC department to receive the Academic Excellence Award for the year 2020-21, going student of this year. Next, I call Rashid from Mechanical Engineering department to take you further to the BIT Polytechnic with civil and mechanical branches. Now, Muhammad Hashim of Civil Diploma onto the stage. He has secured 77.80% in the final year diploma examinations. Mechanical diploma onto the stage to receive the Academic Excellency Award for the year 2020. Coming to a most outstanding academic performance. At present, Sir is rendering his service, and one of which is selected as the best research paper for the year 2019-20. He is selected as a VTU approved.
And whatever they do,
It's education plus nature. So that was which thing I saw in the first day of BIT.
That foggy climate and cool breeze and then more than 100 of species of birds chirping, it kind of gives you that boost for the day.
The uniqueness of this college is excellent viewpoint around the campus atmosphere.
The eco-friendly building gave us natural light and air. The lush green campus with the Netravati river flowing by.
Away from the city, no pollution, so it is kind of like a beautiful place to study.
when it comes to nature, there isn't a better place where you find in the world.
The natural touch that this college. I was just a normal student, like 35 marks holder. I'm a distinction holder all the 6th semester after joining into BITs.
It is worth joining here because every teacher is concentrating on individual student. Coming to the facilities, seminar hall, and the most important thing was about the supersonic lab. And it was not available in anywhere in the Mangalore. So we had a good exposure on the aerodynamics and the stuff.
And I'm really lucky that I studied in such a college.
BIT provides 100% scholarships for meritorious students for all 4 years. College life, the only word I can say is great, awesome.
We had a lot of fun learning engineering as well as learning about life lessons, and we had friendly and supportive faculties.
There are no words for my faculties. Because of them, I am here right now doing PhD.
After I joined here, I just fell in love with the computers. That is because the passion of our teachers.
Highly experienced and qualified faculty are the greatest asset of the BI.
Chairman of today's function, founder of Barry Institute of Technology and other corporate sector, the guests on the dais, Mr. Sharad Sanghvi, Dr. Uma Maheshwar Rao, Mr. A.K. my friend who has just left from here, architect N.M. Salim, Dr. Manjur Basha, architect Akshar Mundan Sa, Dr. Aziz, my friend. Mazhar Barry and Ashok Barry and Siddiq Barry and all the dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, and all the students who have come here and the parents, well-wishers and the media persons. How many can understand Kannada? Everyone can understand? So those who don't understand, please study Kannada before you leave the campus. Because along with you, some of parents also have come. I like to communicate to them also. Atyanta, I congratulate and I thank Mr. Syed Barry, all the family members for having the visionary to start the engineering college over here. And I'm happy that after this institution has come in this area, rural area, entire the development has taken in one way or the other. I think Syed Barry Saab inspires also, inspires for all the other politicians also to do good work in the society, so every area of the constituency develops. And I congratulate all the faculty members also. You have taken what the vision and dream of Syed Barry Saab, you have implemented in such a way that not only in Karnataka, in India, international level, our Barry Institute has got its own name, and all the chair principals and all the faculty members have got their own effort in this, and I thank each and everyone on behalf of this too. And all the students and parents, and along with I congratulate all the students who have come, who have not only have completed the courses here, who have joined here also. And for this I thank all the parents. It is your parents who have decided to Kannada ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆತ್ತವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾತಾಡಿದಂತಹ ಉಮಾಮೇಶ್ವರ ಭಾಳ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾರು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತು ಪಾಸಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಯನ್ನು ಮರೆಯುವಂಥ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ನಮಗೆ ಬರಲೇಬಾರದು. ಶಾಶ್ವತ ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಬಹುಶಃ ನೀವು ಕಲಿತಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹುಶಃ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂದು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿದಂತಹ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಯಿಂದ ಬಹುಶಃ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಶಾಶ್ವತವಾಗಿ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಇವತ್ತು ಆಗಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಬಹುಶಃ ಇವತ್ತು ತಾವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಜುಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ತಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಎ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಯು ಗಾಟ್ ಎ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಎಸ್, ನಿಮಗೊಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಇರ್ತಿದೆ, ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಹೆಂಗಾಗಿದ್ದುಕೊಂಡು ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಅವಕಾಶ ಸೊಸೈಟಿಲಿದೆ. ಆ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ಯಾರು ಕೂಡ ಇವತ್ತು ಮರಿಬಾರ್ದಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಬಿ ದಿ ಎಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್. ನೀವು ಬರೀ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಂದಿರ ಆಸ್ತಿ ಸಂಪತ್ತು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ದೇಶದ ಆಸ್ತಿ ಸಂಪತ್ತು ಆಗಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಬಯಸುವಂಥ ವಿಚಾರ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಆ ರೀತಿಯ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವ ಬಹುಶಃ ತಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೈಗೂಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬರುವಂಥ ವಿಚಾರ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಬಹುಶಃ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಯಾರು ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ದೂರ ಹುಡುಕಬೇಕಂತಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೈಯದ್ ಬ್ಯಾರಿ ಸಾಬ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು, ಹೌ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಹುಶಃ ಸೈಯದ್ ಬ್ಯಾರಿ ಸಾಬ್ ಇಸ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಸಮ್ ಅದರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, go his life story. I request Syed Barry Saab, you write your life story from how you have come to this stage, and that will be a good inspiration for all the youths and younger generation. ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಈಗ ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ, ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದು ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪುಡ್ಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪುಡ್ಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸೈಯದ್ ಬ್ಯಾರಿ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. MBBS ಮುಗಿದು ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪುಡ್ಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶಾಂತರಾಮ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ಬಹುಶಃ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಸಿ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರಗಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಕಮಿಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಾಟ್. ಒಬ್ಬರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದೆ, ಯಾವ ಹಂತಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಬಂದು ನಿಲ್ಲಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾದ ಕಾರಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಹುಶಃ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನೋ ಈಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಐಟ್ಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಫಾಲೋ ದೆಮ್, ultimately I am sure if not today you will be one of the most successful individuals in the days to come. ಮತ್ತು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಫಾರಿನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಓಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಐ ಸಿ, ಕಲೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಪಿಡ್ಚು ಫಾರಿನ್ಗೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಬೇಡ ಮಾರಾರೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಸುಖ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ, ನೀವು ಕಮಿಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬದ್ಧತೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸೈಯದ್ ಬ್ಯಾರಿ ಸಾಬ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಎನಿವನ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಅಪೋಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ, ಸೈಯದ್ ಬ್ಯಾರಿ ಸಾಬ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಬದಲು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಲ್ತದನ್ನು ಈ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ವಿಲ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್, ಯಾಕೆ ಇನ್ ದ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. ಯಾಕೆಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ ವಿಶ್ವದಲ್ಲೇ 1ನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕೆಂದೇಳಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರ ಕನಸು. ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ ವಿಶ್ವಕ್ಕೆ 1ನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನ ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದು ನಾವು ಶಾಸಕರು ಮತ್ತು ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಬಲಿಷ್ಠರಾದರೆ ಈ ದೇಶ ಬಲಿಷ್ಠವಾಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ ಸಂಸದರು ಮತ್ತು ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಬಲಿಷ್ಠರಾದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ ಬಲಿಷ್ಠವಾಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. AC ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ IAS ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳ ಅಥವಾ AC ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರಸ್ಥರು ಬಲಿಷ್ಠರಾದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ ಬಲಿಷ್ಠವಾಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ ಬಲಿಷ್ಠವಾಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಿಯುವಂಥ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಗಳು, ಪ್ಲೇ ಗ್ರೌಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡುವಂಥ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಬಲಿಷ್ಠರಾದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಈ ದೇಶ ಬಲಿಷ್ಠವಾಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗ್ತದೆ. ತಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಬಹುಶಃ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಪಿಸುವಂಥ ವಿಶೇಷದ ಮನೋಭಾವವನ್ನು ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇವತ್ತು ಆಗಬೇಕಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಬಯಸೋದು. ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ತಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ತಾವು ಸೇರಲೇಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಸಿ ಟು ಪಾಸ್, ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ದಿ ಜಾಬ್. ಒನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ದೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್. ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ಅಗೇನ್ ನಾವು ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಮ್ ಔಟ್, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಿ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸಮ್ವೇರ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಅ ಗುಡ್ ಜಾಬ್. ಇದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್. ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕಲಿಸಿದ ಅಂತಕ್ಕೆ ಇವರು ಕಲಿತು ನನ್ನ ಕಷ್ಟ ಎಲ್ಲ ದೂರ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರಿ ನನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಷ್ಟ ದೂರ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ನ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಏನು, ಕಲಿತ ನಂತರ ಇವ್ರು 10 ಗಂಟೆ ತನಕ ಮಲಗೋದು, ಮಗ ಇವರು ಬಯೋಡಾಟಾ ತೆಗೊಂಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಬರೋದು. ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿಯಾದ್ರೂ ಕೆಲಸ ಉಂಟಾ ಅಂತ. ಅವನೆಲ್ಲಿದ್ದ, ಅವ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮನೇಲಿ ರಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಸೊ ಅವ್ನು ಬರಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೋಡುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲೋದ್ರ ವಿಚಾರ ಇವತ್ತು ಆಮೇಲೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವೇ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಎದ್ದು 8 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಎದ್ದು ಮನೆಯವ್ರು ಕಲಿಸೋದಲ್ಲ, ನೀವೇ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ 8 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಕ್ಕುವ ತನಕ ಅದು ಬೆನ್ನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಬೀಳುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಇವತ್ತು ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲಿಯಾದರೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಆದ ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಬಂದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಎಷ್ಟು 15,000 ಅದು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲಲ್ಲಿ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಮನೋಭಾವ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡಿ, ಆಲ್ ಲೀವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ 1 year 2 year ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರಿ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತು ಆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲಿ. ಮತ್ತು ತಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೈಯದ್ ಬ್ಯಾರಿ ಸಾಬ್ ಅನುಭವನ ಇವತ್ತು ಆಧರಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಯಾರು ನಿಮಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಶಾಶ್ವತವಾಗಿ ಮರೆಯುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಇದ್ದಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊ. ಅವ್ನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಡಸಂಟ್ ನೋ ಹೌ ಯು ಆರ್, ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ನನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾನು ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, ಕೆಲವು ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಭಾಳ ನಿಯತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸ, 1 ವರ್ಷವಲ್ಲ ನಿಯತ್ತಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸ ಅಥವಾ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ತಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸೊಂದು. ಯಾಕೆ 2 ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬಂದರು, ಮ್ಯಾನಿಕೇರಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, 2 of them ಕೇಮ್. ನಾನು ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ದಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲಿಯಾದರೂ ನಮಗೊಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡಿ, ಭಾಳ ಕಷ್ಟ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಪ್ಪ, MRPL ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಐತೆ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಆಯಿತು ಖಾದರ್ ಅವರೇ ಕಳಿಸಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ. ಇವರು ಹೋಗಿ ಸೇರಿದ್ರು, ನನಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಆಯಿತು, ಯಾರು ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. 6 ತಿಂಗಳ ನಂತರ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಬಂದ, ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್. ಏನಾದರೂ ನಾನು ಭಾಳ ಕಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿಯಾದೊಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ನಮಗೆ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ನಾನು ಇನ್ನು ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸಡನ್ ನನಗೆ ಇವರು ನೆನಪಾಯಿತು. ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಪಿ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಅವ್ರೊಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಇದೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಮಾತಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಖಾದರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಅವತ್ತು ನೀವು 2 ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಈಗ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಅವ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಖಾದರ್, ಅದೊಂದು ಬೇಡ, ಅದೇನಂತೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ರೆಕಮೆಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವವರು ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾನು ದನಿ, ಅವರು ಕೆಲಸದವರು ಸೇರಿದ ನಂತರ ನಾನು ಕೆಲಸದ ಇವರು ದನಿ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಏನಂತ ಕೇಳಿದೆ. ಆಗಾಗಿದ್ದು ಟೀ ಕುಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದು ನೋಡುವಾಗ ಮತ್ತು 2-3 ದಿವಸ ಬರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮತ್ತು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸೀದಾ ಫಾರಿನ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ನಾನು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಕ್ಲೈಂಟವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು ಫಾರಿನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದಾದರೆ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳಿ ಹೋಗಿ, ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ಅಭ್ಯಂತರ. 1 2 ತಿಂಗಳ ಮುಂಚೆ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ನಾನು ಬೇರೆ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಾನು ಇದು ನನಗೆ ವಿಷಯ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಇವನು 10 ದಿವಸ ಏನು ಬರೋದನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ನಾನು ಫಾರಿನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಆ್ಯಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಮತ್ತು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವ ಎಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಹೊಸತಾಗಿ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬಿ ವರಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ನೀವನ್ನು ರನ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರೇ ಕಂಪನಿ ನಡೆಸಲಿ, ಅವನು ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಾಗ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಸೂಟಬಲ್ ಮಾತು ತಗೊಳ್ತಾನೆ. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಳ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಆಯಿತು, ಒಂದು ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದೇರ್, ನಾವು ಕಂಪನೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು % ಲೋಕಲ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಂತೇಳಿ ಭಾಳ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಇವ್ರದ್ದೇ ಕಂಪನಿಯವ್ರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದರು, ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಕೂಡ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್, ಬೇರೆ ಅನ್ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಏನು ಪಡೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಫ್ಲುಯೆನ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ಲೋಕಲೈಟ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಆ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪನಿ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಟು ಸಮ್ ಅದರ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಟು ಸೆಟಪ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಯು ದೇ ವಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ವರ್ಕ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋದು. ನನಗೆ ಅದು ಒಂದು ದಿವಸ ಫ್ಲೈಟಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರೋ ದೊಡ್ಡೊಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಯ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿ ದೊಡ್ಡೊಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಓನರ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದು. ನನಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ, ಯಾರು ದೊಡ್ಡವರು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಸೈದ್ ಬೇರೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಲಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕೆಲಸ ಇದೆಯಾ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ನನ್ನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗುಡಿಸೋದಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು IAS ಆಫೀಸರ್ಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಜಾಬ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಂಡು ಬರುವಂಥ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಇದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕೆಲಸ ಇದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕಂಪನಿಯ CEO ಸಿಕ್ಕಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಏನು ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ವೇಕೆನ್ಸಿ ಇದೆಯಾ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಖಾದರ್ ಅವರು ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಡ, ಡಿಪ್ಲೊಮಾ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಿದ್ದರೆ ಯು ಸೆಂಡ್ ದೆಮ್, ಐ ಡಿಪ್ಲೊಮಾ or ITI ಐ ಲುಕ್ ಇಂಟು ಇಟ್, ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ನನಗೆ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಆಯಿತು. ನಾನು ಮತ್ತು ಕೆಲದಿರುವವರೆಗೆ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದೇನು ಈ ಬಿ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಗಳು ಬೇಡ, ಡಿಪ್ಲೊಮಾ ಮತ್ತು ITI ಅವರು ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗ್ಬೋದಂತೆ. ಆಗ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಈ ಬಿ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಬಂದು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕುರ್ಚಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಂಟಂತೇಳಿ, ಡಿಪ್ಲೊಮಾದವ್ರು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಫೀಲ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಡಿಪ್ಲೊಮಾದವ್ರು ಬೇಕಾದ ವಿಚಾರ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇದು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಎನ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಚೇಂಜ್. ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಆನ್ ದ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್. ನೀವು 1 ವರ್ಷ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತು ಬಂದ ನಂತರ ಭಾಳ ಆನೆಸ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬದ್ಧತೆಯಿಂದ ತಳಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ದಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಯಾರು ಓನರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ದೇ ಶುಡ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಅ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಕಟ್ ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಬಹುಶಃ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಅಭಿನಯಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ನನ್ನ ಶುಭಾಶಯ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ, ಬಹುಶಃ ಈಗ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ, ಅವರ್ ಕರಿಕ್ಯುಲಮ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಶುಡ್ ಚೇಂಜ್. ಇವತ್ತು when we compare to other countries, I think we are about in about 10 to 15 years back in some other country. I ask why people go abroad for higher studies. They say ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು lot of difference is there. So my intention is See, now in automobile industry, we are in the overdrive gear ಯಾವುದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೇವೆ. In country where now battery car to driverless car, the technology has come to that level, and we have to see we also cope up in that level only. So very aspects of the startups have come up. I think all you engineers should study on that, and you should focus your future line not only for 2030, your focus should be on 2050. When the society is out 2030 and 2050 is there, for that you should compete and come back, and that should be a more. One foundation is given by BIT. It's a future, your responsibility. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಅದನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ತೆಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗುವಂಥ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಬಯಸುವುದು. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಬಹುಶಃ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಶುಭಾಶಯ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಹುಶಃ ಹೆತ್ತವರಿಗೆ ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ಶ್ರಮ ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸಂತೋಷದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಇವತ್ತು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಬಹುಶಃ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾರೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇದೆ, ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಗಂದ್ರೆ ತಾಳ್ಮೆ ಇರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ತೋರಿಸಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ತಾಳ್ಮೆ ಫಾರ್ ಯರ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್, ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಎನಿವೇ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ದೋಸ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಆರ್. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ನಮಗೆ ಅಂಗಡಿಯಿಂದ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವದಲ್ಲೇ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮ ವಿಶೇಷ ತಾಳ್ಮೆಗೆ ಮಹತ್ವ ಕೊಡೋಂಥ ವಿಚಾರ ಇವತ್ತು ಆಗಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಬಯಸುವಂಥದ್ದು. ವೈ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಸಿ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಯಂಗ್ಸ್ಟರ್ ವೆರಿ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್, ಪುಡ್ಸೋತಿಲ್ಲ, ಭಾಳ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್, ಬಿಸಿ ಅವನೊಬ್ಬ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಕೇಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅವನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತೀವಿ ಅಂಥ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಅವ್ನು ನೋಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪುಡ್ಸು. ಸೊ ಬಿ ಕಾಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿ ಕೂಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ವೈಟ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಇದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಇದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ರೋಗ ಬರುವುದೇ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ನಿಂದಾಗಿ, ಮತ್ತು ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಮದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದು ಏನು ಕೂಡ ಸುಖವೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ರಹಿತವಾದ ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಧೈರ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಎದುರಿಸಿ ಹೋಗುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರ, ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವ ಅಂತಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತು ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಬಯಸುವಂತು. ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ ಬಹು ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಯ ಇವತ್ತು ದೇಶ ಇದೆ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸೋದರದ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸದಿಂದ ಬಹುಶಃ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ತಾಳ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ಅಂತ ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ ತಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ಸಾಗಿದ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈಚ್ ಒನ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ಸ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಟು ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಕಲ್ಚರಲ್, ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ದೊಡ್ಡವರಾಗ್ತಾ ಬರುವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಧರ್ಮವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಭಾಳ ಅಚ್ಚುಕಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಆಚರಿಸಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಧರ್ಮ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮೈಗೂಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ವಿಚಾರ ಇವತ್ತು ಆಗುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಇವತ್ತು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು ಕೂಡ ಆಗಲೇಬೇಕಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡೋ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಜೊತೆಯಾಗಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟ ನೀನು ಹೋಗುವ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗುವಂಥ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇವತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಂದ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಕೇಳಿಕೊಂಡು ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಪ್ರೀತಿಪೂರ್ವಕ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆ ಶುಭಾಶಯ ನಾನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಬಹುಶಃ ಸೇಜ್ ಬ್ಯಾರಿ ಸಾಬ್ರವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ದಿವಸ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದರು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ನನ್ನಿಂದ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕೊಡುಗೆ ಆಗಬೇಕಂತೇಳಿ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನನ್ನದು ಹೊಸ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಮುಡಿಪಿನಲ್ಲಿ. ನನಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥದ್ದೇ ಒಂದು ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೀಮನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸಿ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಅ ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅವರ್ ಮುಡಿಪು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಕಾಲೇಜ್. And is a model, he should be a model for all you students also. How is a model for students in having this philanthropy work? You all final year students, nannilli hattira ಒಂದು school is there, high school. Final student, every year they should make a point. They all join together, give something which is useful the student, so that school children all will be with attachment with our various school students also. ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಈಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆ ಶುಭಾಶಯ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಹುಶಃ ಈ ಪ್ರದೇಶದ ಸುಖಗಳಿಗೆ ನನ್ನಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಂದರ್ಭ ಏನೇ ಸಹಕಾರ ಬೇಕಿದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಬಹುಶಃ ನಾನು ಮುಂದೆ ನಿಂತು ನನ್ನ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾದ ಸಹಕಾರ ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಜನರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಸೀಟ್ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಈಗಿಗೂ ಸೀಟ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಗಿವ್ ದ ಸೀಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಫೀಸ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅಗೇನ್ ಫೀಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಅಂತಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರೆ ಅವ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ, ಅವನು ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಒಂದು ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದೊಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಷ್ಟ, ಪೊಲಿಟಿಷಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ನಪ್ಪತ್ತು ಬರೋದು ವಿಚಾರ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಹೆತ್ತವರು ಕೂಡ ತಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ದೋಷಿಸೋ ಬದಲು ಬೇರೆಯನ್ನು ದೋಷಿಸುವಂಥ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ ವೇರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಚೇಂಜ್. ನಾನು ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಬಂದರು, ನನ್ನ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇತ್ತು, ನನಗೆ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅದರ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್, ನನಗೆ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ 4th ಇಯರ್ಗೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ 2021 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನವ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೋನ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಶಾರ್ಟೇಜ್, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರಿಪೀಟ್. 1989 ನನ್ನನ್ನೇ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿ, ನನಗೆ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ ಮೈ ಡ್ಯಾಡ್ ವಾಸ್ ಎನ್ MLA, ಮೈ ಡ್ಯಾಡ್ ನವ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲುಯೆನ್ಸ್, ಐ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಾಸ್ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ದರೆ ಹೌ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ದೇ ಗಿವ್. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಶುಡ್ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ತಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋಗುತ್ತಾ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಡೂ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್. All cannot do engineering. God has given extra one brain and strength for you all. So because of that you have taken engineering and medicine, and I know this very well. Because in first PUC, my brother was a doctor and they wanted me a doctor engineer. First PUC they put me in St. Aloysius College. So the principal saw my 10 standard marks and he told me, Kader, you can't cope up these subjects. And I told, you are digging your own grave. I think you better take some other subject. I said, because my friends are in science. I said, no sir, I'll take some good marks. Okay, in first, he said, I'll give the seat because of your dad was close to me and he has helped me have institutions and all. But in first test, how much marks you will take? I thought, why to tell more? I said, I'll take about 60%. I said, no, don't go too high. Take 35%, that is enough. And I went to the classroom. I came to know what my principal has told us. Exactly correct. I cannot understand mathematics, biology, chemistry. As I am going in space, then within 1 month I decided better I go to some other college, take up arts, then I finish my law. I couldn't be a doctor. I became the minister of doctors. And I was the health minister of the Karnataka. And then, so I couldn't be engineer. I became the urban development engineer, the minister, where I had a lot of discussion, architecture and all these things. So God's destiny is there. Decide. That's what Barisab's direction is in the starting. Clarity, purity of heart and clarity in mind. And you will succeed in one day or the other. So thanking each and everyone. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಶುಭಾಶಯ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು, ಯು ಬಿ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಿಗ್ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ.
Chief guests, dignitaries on the dais, principal of BEADS, BIT Polytechnic, HODs of various departments, faculties of all the departments, parents, my dear graduate friends, a very warm good afternoon to one and all present here. Myself, Naufal CV from Civil Engineering Department. I am very happy and glad to be the speaker and thank you for the opportunity. First of all, I congratulate all the graduate friends for completing this wonderful campaign. 4 years completed in this beautiful campus. Now it came to an end and entered to the next world, professional life. I don't know how fast it went, but we enjoyed our college life, hostel life, every single moment of this college. I thank my HOD and faculties of department helping us during these days in all aspects. I thank all other HODs and faculties of making our days wonderful and amazing. I thank all my dear friends for making our days memorable and unforgettable. I thank my parents and all the parents present here for their enormous support during on the academic days. Last but the least, we'll be going to miss this college, miss this hostel and everything. Thank you for giving this opportunity. May God bless us all in the professional life and personal life. Thank you very much.
Hey everyone, I am Afrin from CSC. I want to convey a few words on behalf of all of my friends. These 4 years have taught us many lessons. It has shown us the zenith of success. Most importantly, it has allowed us to rediscover ourselves. We all are blessed to be the student of this prestigious institute. This institute has shaped our career, because of which we all are at a good position right now. We all had a good experience here in the past 4 years. Looking back at the first year, it feels like it happened just yesterday. First of all, I would like to thank our chairman, who was always keen to provide us with a good quality education. You are taking time from your busy schedule to meet us. I thank all the dignitaries who traveled so long to come here and inspired us by your words. We will also be grateful for our principal and our beloved HOD who constantly inspired us both through their words and deeds. We will miss our faculties who shaped our destiny. You were always there for us to guide and support. Thank you for making learning our passion. I want to end my talk with a quote for my lovely juniors. If you want something you have never had, you must be willing to do something you have never done. Thank you one and all.
Hello everyone, I am Fatima Faima, ECE graduate. It gives me great honor to speak on behalf of my class 2017. Thank you all for giving me this opportunity to speak. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the 2017 batch. Today marks the achievement of milestone of our journey, but remember, this milestone does not show the distance, but it shows always the distance to be traveled. This day would have not been come if we would have not done the tireless effort, the dedication towards us from our faculties. So I thank you BIT faculty, staff, dear friends and family members for their unconditional support to transfer our dreams into reality, transferring us from student to techies and innovators, and of course internship which helped us to lot for a placement. As I woke up today morning, I just asked myself, how do I feel today? Do I feel happy or sad? Perhaps I feel a bit relaxed, but predominantly I felt hopeful. Today, a batch of 200 members of young men and women are becoming techies and beginning their journey. So yes, I felt hopeful. Today, 4 years of journey came to end of this. The lifetime promises to excellence, commitments and services begins. As the Honorable Chairman, Mr. Syed Mohammad Berry always tells 3 things. We must practice Niyat, Mehnat and Barkas. Of course, the one who practices these things will reach to the highest point of his life and achieve his goal. It's the moment makes a journey worthwhile, and when seeing the proud faces of our parents, it is the moment like this that we will cherish in our minds, memories and hearts and show into the world. Yes, we have done it. We achieved the greater height with the knowledge that facilitates, with faculties that have shared with us. Faculties dedicate their time, patience and energy for us. So at the end, I would like to say, the past is my heritage, the present is my responsibility, the future is my challenge. Cherish yesterday, live for today and reach for tomorrow. So I once again thank you BIT and my faculties. Thank you one and all.
On the dais and off the dais, teachers, all proud parents and all my dear friends present here. A very good afternoon to all. I am Salman, a graduating mechanical engineer. As nervous as I am standing here today, this is going to be a quite challenge, summarizing the entire engineering experience in few minutes, but I'll give my best. First of all, I would like to congratulate all my dear friends and myself graduating successfully. We did it. I still remember my second year when I was admitted to this college. I was lateral entry, so my journey begins from there. And back to it was so horrible. New faces, new languages, and back-to-back classes where every lecture was going above my head. But as I have chosen this college by my choice, so it was me who have to fight with this horrible situation. And my bestie helped me a lot to come out with this horrible situation, Mansoor and Naushad, by speaking Hindi till bunking the classes. From admission till the graduation, who always supported me and motivated me by saying that one day you will not be called as Mr. Salman, but E.R. Salman. He is none other than my guardian, Mr. Durga Prasadji. Thank you. Last but not the least, the faculty made the classes and labs so interesting that the knowledge has been engraving deeply in us. I am proud to say that our college has so advanced and well-equipped laboratory that even the students from other colleges come here to use the facilities. One of the most mesmerizing things about BIT is its scenic views and its location. It always like we visit some beautiful hill stations. but BIT definitely feels like a second home to me. In every hook and corner, I'm sure you all of us have a beautiful memories. BIT has its own unique flavors, its own respected identity. It's one warmth like a home, which we definitely miss. I would like to end by saying I'm really gonna miss this place. I'm gonna miss my BIT days.
Esteemed dignitaries on the dais, parents, restless people, I'm gonna make it very short. Good afternoon to you all. I'm Anjali. Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm Anjali, student of architecture. I'm actually a graduate now. And we are gathered over here to celebrate the graduation day of 2021 batch. It's been so long since I've seen such a large gathering, and yeah, we can say that the pandemic has really hit everyone. 5 years has passed within just like a blink of an eye, and I still remember my college, the day when I got into this college, and it feels as if it was just a week before. Within this campus, we have made a lot of friends, lost a few, and that's what life is. Nothing in our life is permanent, and only the memories are forever. So let's just cherish all these moments which we shared with each other. And we've got a great set of faculties, and thank you management for facilitating that. And of course, being in this college, we should never forget our canteen wala, Hanif ka. Thank you, Hanif, if you're listening to this or somewhere over here. Thank you for feeding this 24/7 hungry people. Yeah, and I would also like to honor one of my classmates, Shama Siyu, who's no longer with us. He would have been a great asset to the bunch of graduates just like us, and he may be gone from this world, but he'll always be remembered. And as we are graduating today, we are now walking into the real world. Our life was ease over, and life is gonna be very hard. And yeah, and I pray to God that He helps us overcome all our difficulties and achieve our dreams and goals. And we can see our parents' faces, and they are grinning from side to side now. They must have been waiting for 4 or 5 years for this moment, and I stand here with a great pride and joy. And let me say something to the graduating batch of 2021. Guys, we did it. Done with academics. Now we walk into the world, real world. Best of luck and congratulations to all these fresh graduates sitting over here. May your future be as bright as the sun, and thank you all.
Good afternoon, everyone. My brother said, if I'm speaking, you have to speak in 1 minute's time. Let me try. I see the best of best caps. Today is the day of the celebration for all the graduation students. Believe me, it is the God's given opportunity to all of you. See, the best part of the cap, when you wear the cap after the celebration, along with the celebration, what you do is you throw the cap to the highest level. Then you try to catch it. It means you have to catch it. Your life starts from then. It means it is, the cap says that you shouldn't live at all. The engineering life or anything for that matter, you shouldn't live at all. Your life starts from there, where the trustworthy, the commitment, love to the country, do good thing to the human being. All this starts from today onwards. With this, I once again congratulate all the graduation students. All the best. Thank you.
I begin in the name of Almighty, the most beneficial, the merciful. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Sharad Sanghi, sir, to take his time out, because we know how busy he is. We've been working day in, day out for years, and we have built that relationship. As he rightly said, it's not business partner, it's more like a family. And that's the relationship we have shared with him. And it's not only with my father, I think it's extended to the entire team also. I thank you, sir, for coming all the way. And thank you, madam, for joining, sir, and coming during the weekend. Thank you. Also, I would like to thank UT Khadar, sir, for spending his I think the entire day with us, which is very important for us because we are in his constituency. He's given us an opportunity, and it's a great opportunity for us to develop his constituency, and we've been doing great service here. I would like to tell Sharad sir, since we've been growing and we've been achieving greater heights, we would like to, since data center is the next future what we see, the next 10-15 years. So we would like to associate with NTT, create a curriculum where you would get engineering and diploma students who will definitely help you, especially because you are the leader in the industry, and we want the leader to benefit first than the others. So we could create a curriculum which helps our students, and as they are passed out, they could be an asset also. So that is one request from our side, and I would like to congratulate and wish all of you the best of luck, the architects, the engineering students, the diploma. As UD Khadar sir said rightly, diplomas are always preferred. Even my father prefers diploma than engineering students. So the engineering students have to really change the way your salary and everything. You have to, go out of your comfort level and then give your best. I thank the parents of each students for coming all the way, spending time with us, giving that support to us and motivate us to grow our institution to a greater height. And since we are already delayed, I would not take much time, and I would request each one of you after the event
Next, I am proud to announce that the following 4 projects from civil and mechanical branch are. This project is guided by Professor Zahir Ahmad, HOD of Civil Department. Moving on to the one more team from Civil Department, Muhammad Rafi, Muhammad Asgar, Sawad and Salim onto the stage to receive the honor. Their project is comparative study on compressive strength and splitting tensile strength of fiber reinforced concrete and conventional concrete, guided by Professor Purushottama Sethi. 2 projects from mechanical department. First is I request Salman Khan, Mansoor, Muhammad Sabik Kallapu, Sajid Ali onto the stage. Their project is design and fabrication of sewage cleaning machine, guided by Professor Vinod Kumar, Mechanical Department. Next team is from Mechanical Department again, which is selected from BTU for innovative project. I call upon Rashid Abdul Sattar, Muhammad Takbir Ullah Khan, Sharaj Muhammad Baba onto the stage. Their project is design and fabrication of solar-powered locust trapper. Congratulations to all. The key to success is to focus on the goal, not on obstacles. Thank you, one and all.
It's merciful and beneficent. Honestly, I have nothing to say. Everything is being said. And with the empty stomach, I don't know what. Even I try to say something, how much it will go to your mind and how much will go above your mind, I really don't know. However, just to re-emphasize, whatever I'm going to say, it is already been said, it is already there in the campus. I will just to pick up few words. When you enter our BIT, what do you see in the main gate? You see, my Lord, advance me in knowledge. So it is a knowledge seeking. The purpose is knowledge seeking. Purpose is not job. Unfortunately today, the parents, the students and everybody, they want a job. Job should not be a purpose. That should not be a design. That is by default. The design is learning. The crave for learning should never end. It says that learn from cradle to the grave. Then when you enter, what do you see? You see nature and nurture. The respect for the nature, respect for environment, that is very, very important. Whatever we do, we must ensure that my action should not disturb the ecological balance. Then when you come, you see very important motto of our institution, that is the purity of heart and clarity of mind. My friend, in my life, if something has given a great deal of understanding which led for success, that is the purity of heart and clarity of mind. Clarity of mind in a way that application of mind is very, very important. Application of mind will come when you have a purity of heart. So always in your heart, it doesn't mean that we don't do mistake. You do mistake. We do sin. We do a lot of wrong things. But don't take pride in that. At the end of the day, before taking to the bed, think about all that wrong thing we have done and seek pardon from the God. And try to make life more enduring and more empathy driven. Then you talk of delivering excellence consistently. Here consistently is a key. It is not one time you deliver some great thing and then you go become the mediocre. No, it won't work. Delivering excellence consistently, that is a key. How it is possible? It is possible only when you throw yourself. Whatever you do, you must throw yourself. You throw your might into that. Leave no stone unturned till you reach your success. And never the compromise word, you must take it from our dictionary. No compromise at all. Everything will go in a very systematic manner. And for that, whenever you wanted to do something, you don't only look at the end. See the means to the end. Means should be right. There is no shortcut in that. Okay. Then what we see? You see inside, the truth, trust, and happiness. In life, it is very simple. Be truthful always. You don't require a record. If we are truthful, we don't require a record because we talk the truth. There is nothing to hide. Okay, so be truthful. That is the most important. Absolute truth. Second is a trust. Trust in ourselves. Trust in our parents. Trust in our faculty. Trust in our friends. And most importantly, trust in the Creator. Absolute implicit trust. The whole world is one side. If I am right, if God is with me, nobody can disturb me. That kind of an implicit trust we should have. And then what important is the societal happiness. Because what we have to get, we by default will get it. There is a saying in Urdu, जो हमारे मुक़द्दर में हैं, वो तो जक मार के आएगा. What is destined to us, that will come by default anyway. So what is important is, societal happiness. That is very, very important. Whatever we do, wherever, whatever we do and wherever we are, the societal happiness is is very, very important. Few other things is for the success I'm telling you. You see, it is called individual success, individual commitment. When you take up a job, every individual should commit to the cause. Individual commitment, collaborative effort. Those days have gone that I, me, myself, that won't work. It is a collaborative effort and a collective leadership. You should have that collective leadership. And, and more of that, my dear friend, philosopher and guide, Sharad Sanghi ji has said about, his, lifeline and the skill set and all that endurance, what he has done. So that should give you a great deal of food for thought, And finally, I will close my talk with the 3 words of purpose. We should have a purpose in life. Purpose, passion, and perseverance. First is the purpose. Anything you do, you should have a purpose. Mr. Sanghi again mentioned that. As he came out from the IIT Mumbai, his purpose was very clear that I want to become an entrepreneur. So what you want to become? You want to become an entrepreneur? you want to become you want to, further your studies, or you want to go abroad, or you want to join your family business, that should be very, very clear. First is the purpose, and that purpose should finally decide what the legacy behind. The legacy behind what you are going to leave, that is all start with the purpose. Then the passion, you must commit to yourself. Give your 100%, and on time and every time. It is not one time you give and then try to take the shade of excuses. So purpose, passion and perseverance. Key is here perseverance. Leave no stone unturned. Come what may. Because you see, you always believe, we think that it is I am who is doing. Honestly, my friend, with my 50 years of experience, nothing we do, no leaf shall fall without his command. See the insightful words. It says that no leaf shall fall without his command. So when I was mentioning this to one of the religious person, he said, my son, forget about falling. The leaf will not even move. For the leaf to move, it requires a wind. It requires a wind power. We cannot do it with our fan. So when the leaf cannot fall without his command, can we make something great without his command? So seek God's grace always. Always pray to God. And always truthful. Come what may. Be truthful. The humility should come always. More you grow, more you achieve, you must realize that how much more to learn, how much more to achieve. And try to get in touch with your family, your society, your neighborhood in the beginning itself. Personally, I don't agree with the corporate social responsibility, because the CSR comes after we achieved, after we reach the cloud 9. But my understanding is, it is individual social responsibility. The giving back to the society should come now, when you are struggling. We must have the pain, we must feel the pinch when you are giving it. Okay, finally, friends, I am so grateful to God Almighty. I have no words to thank God, because when we started this, we never realized that we will reach a stage where, the great personality like Mr. Sanghi, Mr. Rao, and all those, will come here and be here amidst us. And today, we see all that. Of course, it doesn't mean that we have already achieved. We have not even entered the first step. A long way to go. For in that journey, I need all your support and help. Our ex-minister, Mr. U.T. Khadar, already assured and committed, and he's always been not as a minister or MLA, as a friend, as a well-wisher of our institute. From the beginning, he's been supporting us all throughout. Before, also, I must tell you, I'm a very emotional person, very aggressive person, very, in that madness of perfection, I always lose my top. So if I have dealt with you people in a bad way, I must have, if I use some wrong word, sometimes physically also, I must have dealt. I seek, sorry from you, and you need to forgive me for that shortcomings of mine. And especially, I would like to direct to my faculty member, mainly our institution heads, our Manzoor Saab and Ashok and Dr. Aziz Mustafa. I have been sometimes very, very badly I dealt with you. Friends, it is only because of the frustration. There is nothing personal. But I must tell you, I must recognize in this August gathering the kind of contribution you have done, the kind of effort you have put in. I have no words to thank you. I pray to God Almighty to bless you abundantly. Let God give you peace and contentment in your family. Finally, I would also like to thank my brothers, because it is the first time, I have my brother Ashraf and Siddiq with us. Otherwise, once or twice, Mazhar has joined this graduation ceremony. But today, all my brothers are here. I'm extremely happy for that. My family is also here, so I'm extremely happy for that. And I pray to God Almighty to make our effort easy, make our journey meaningful, virtuous, and successful.
We have come to the concluding part of the program, and I see half the audience has already disappeared. So I will try to keep this as brief as possible. There is a popular saying by Alonzo Mourning which goes something like this: I know all good things must come to an end, and I had an incredible ride. I just wanted to end in the right note. This is equally true for this event as it would apply to life in general. But then, good things just don't happen by chance. Good things can happen only by intent and application. So if today's event has had to end in this note, there has been a lot of good intent and equally intense application. In Alice Walker's words, thank you is the best prayer anyone can say. Thank you expresses extreme gratitude, humility, and understanding. So let me, on behalf of all my colleagues, I have the honor and privilege of doing just that. So with a generous heart, I say a big thank to you, to all those who are behind this event, especially to the president of this event and also the chairman of Berry's group, Mr. Syed Mohammed Berry, for bringing us all together for this event. If not for him and the family, we would not be here at this point in time. This would not have been possible without your vision and hands-on application, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. The immediate family of the chairman, especially the trustees behind the edifice of Berry's group, represented by Mr. Siddiq Berry and Mr. Mazhar Berry, for standing like and Ashraf Berry, sir, for standing like a rock behind the chairman in realization of his vision. Thank you, sirs. To all the eminent personalities in the dais, whose very presence lends grace and dignity to this important event of the institutions, for choosing to spend some quality time and share your thoughts with the students. Thanks to Honorable Legislator of Mangalore City, Mr. U.T. Kadir, the Director of NITK, Dr. K. Uma Maheshwar Rao, who has had some engagements at 3 o'clock and he had to depart early, the CEO of NTT Global, Mr. Sharad Sanghi, a very close associate of Berry's Group and principal of NM Salim and Associates, architect NM Salim, whom I am sure would have kept aside all the important responsibilities to come and share their valuable time with us all. Thank you, sirs. For translating the event from a concept to reality, my remarkable colleagues and the engine behind all workings within the campus, Principal of BIT, Dr. S.I. Manjur Basha, and the Director of BIT Polytechnic, Dr. Aziz Mustafa. Thank you, sirs. The heads of all departments for coordinating all the departmental tasks most efficiently in an alphabetical order. Architect Ruksan Algur of BEATS, Professor Anjum Khan of Basic Sciences, Professor Zahir Ahmad of Civil Engineering, Professor Afsar Beg of Computer Science, Dr. Abdullah Gubi of Electronics, and Dr. Vasant Kumar of Mechanical Engineering, and Professor Muhammad Anas of BIT Polytechnic. Thank you all, sir. The organized committee team members who have worked very hard and delegated and coordinated tasks to all the various teams, my colleagues, Professor Mustafa Khalil, Professor Imran Ahmed, Madam Ashwini, for your labor has yielded the right fruits and it's gone off really well. Thank you very much. Thanks to all the subcommittee heads who performed to clockwork. The maintenance team, led by Mr. Rafiq Berry and the team comprising of all housekeeping staff, the maintenance staff, for ensuring a spick and span campus. Special mention should go to Mr. Lingapanna, Mr. Bavaka, Mr. Moidin, Mr. Ganesh and Mr. Pradeep Kutina, who have labored day and night. You know, they were up very late in the night yesterday for the past couple of days. The liaison, banners and transportation team led by Mr. Safwan Khan. He has been always there, always on his toes. He has worked particularly hard through this entire week. Design and dispatch of invitations, memoir and IT support. The team led by Professor Afsar Beg and team. Great job. Thank you, Afsar Bhai. The MC and announcements, a team led by Assistant Professor Atira and AP support by Ms. Shruti. You've had a marathon session and I think you will soon have a well-earned break after this program is over. Thank you very much. Yeah. The purchases and food arrangements, Professor Sinan, Mr. Anas and Mr. Asif Mullah and Mr. Usman, thank you very much. Stage and seating and menu arrangements, Dr. Aziz Mustafa, Professor Purushottam sir, I see him on his toes all the time managing the show. He has got a very unimaginable task of actually stopping people from leaving the venue. So thank you very much, sir. Mr. Vinod Kumar, Mr. Sharan Kumar, Abdul Jabbar, Imran Makashi and Mr. Vijay H. Disciplinary Committee, Dr. Anjum Khan, Dr. Vasant Kumar, Mr. Imran Makashi. Reception and robe arrangements, Dr. Vinita, Mrs. Mubina Pitaj, Mrs. Rashmi, Mrs. Akshata, Mrs. Soumya. Thank you very much. The program scheduling seems simple, but the changes, revisions and all that is definitely an unenviable task. And thanks for this. We have had a well-planned event here. Thank you very much, Mr. Imran. He has churned out the last copy yesterday night before he left, left for home. That was around 7:30 yesterday. Thank you very much. All the department coordinators, Mr. Sudhir Sajjan, Mr. Badruddin, Mr. Nitin, Ms. Arpana Shetty, Architect Najid, Mr. Moidin and Ms. Malashri. Thank you very much. Arrangements of mementos, certificates, trophies. All this, seems simple, but there is a whole lot of work in terms of, enumerating, distributing, labeling, printing. All this requires a hell of a lot of organization. Thank you very much for this arrangement. Photography and media coordinator, Dr. Abdul Ogubi. Every event of ours, he's the man to look for. We had a press conference also. Thank you very much. Security, Mr. Arvind and team, as we are busy here, they are busy managing the security, which is something that needs to be, we take it for granted.